Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Child, thought I felt fine until maybe like an hour or so ago. Then I started feeling icky. So pushing through, pushing through. Have a cough that won't quit, darling. Anyway, so I wanted to come in here and talk about Wendy Williams. What was I about to say? Wendy Lucille Williams. What's Wendy's middle name? Do we know? I don't know. It don't matter. Wendy Nancy. Wendy Agnes Williams. Anyway, so I'm sure y'all have heard by now, but Wendy Williams, you know, she's on the talk. She's on the cusp of everybody's tongue lately, you know, because of her biopic. And you know, she's been doing a lot of interviews recently, and recently she did an interview. I will find the interview. I'm sorry about the glitches, y'all. But recently she did an interview where she discussed her escapades with the one and only Method Man. Y'all know Method Man, legendary rapper. So we've been trying to, you know, find out like what's the tea. Like, what she said? What they say happened, child? Child, I'm gonna drop the video down in the bottom bar below in case y'all haven't seen it. Like I always say, watch my review first, and then go and watch the video, or you know whatever I'm talking about. Then come back and watch my video. So it all makes sense. You know? Indeed. So, yeah, child. She said that she bathed men, and Wendy said that she had, you know, at one point in time, child, she said that she, you know, she invited the Method Man over there, put him in the tub, and he put her up on the wall, they say. Allegedly, that's what Wendy had to say. And, you know, this was right before her movie came out that she said this. And apparently, you know, Wendy, she wrote a book, like a memoir, years ago, which I didn't read. But apparently it was good. And I'm assuming maybe this information was in the memoir. I'm not completely sure about that. But you know, that's what she's saying, child. So, anyway. What I wanted to talk about, y'all can, you know, go back and watch that video. What I wanted to talk about was Method Man's wife. What's sister name? Tamika Smith? Pretty lady. Not really sure how long her and Method Man been together. I'm sure they've been together years. I'm sure they got kids together, whatever. I'm sure she's been through hell and back with Method Man, child, because he's a famous rapper. It's not too many men that's gonna turn down a plethora of women they have access to, I'm sure. So, you know, I'm sure she done been through a lot with that man. And so anyway, she recently made some statements, so I'm gonna read. Shouts out to page 6. This article on page 6. Anyway, I'm gonna drop this in the bottom row below as well, so y'all can watch that. But child, what did she say? Let's see. The article reads: while promoting her new biopic, Wendy Williams said in an interview with DJ Sus One, you know, he works on her radio. That's his name. That interview. That during her Coca-Cola days, you know, she had helped the Wu-Tang Clan star escape from a club fight and taken him back to her New Jersey apartment. Talk about Method Man. Says she claimed she smoked a you know, bud with him while I gave him a bath like a newborn baby, and that they had a one night stand. On Monday, Method Man's wife, Tamika Smith, released a statement claiming that for years I kept my silence while Wendy Williams launched constant verbal attacks against my husband, myself, and our family. Really, Wendy? Tamika says, calling the alleged broadsides blatant attempts to provoke us, and claiming that Williams has an obsession with their lives. She said Williams had proven once again that she is incapable of any decency. Smith also claimed that the tale was an obvious attempt to increase ratings for her sad biopic, her struggling TV show, and her burnt out career. Let's continue. The family has done battle with Williams in the past, notably after she revealed Smith's cancer diagnosis on air without permission in 2006. I didn't know that. Says she didn't care that she was violating my right to privacy or that I had shared the news of my diagnosis with my family and friends yet, or that she hadn't. Tamika said, is it Tamika? Whatever. Smith said in Monday's statement she never apologized, never expressed any regret whatsoever. That's Wendy, child. That's what she do. Smith even mocked Williams' 2020 divorce from Kelvin, who left her for another woman in the tirade. Her career is on life support. Her husband has abandoned her and the ratings for all of her projects are down, said Smith. She's desperate for attention and is trying to use my husband's popularity as a way to get her name trending. How sad that a woman who was once revered in the entertainment industry has reduced herself to a tabloid side note and circus freak. She finished, for the record, my marriage is solid, honey. Solid as a rock. My husband continues to enjoy a successful career, and Wendy will forever be one of the most miserable botches on the planet. The couple has been married for 20 years. Whew, see what I tell you? So I get it. Excuse me, y'all. She has dealt with a lot with that man, Method Man. I get it. They've been together 20 years. Can you imagine the things he's gotten into? Could you imagine the slew of women? Not saying that Method Man is like that he's a cheater or nothing, but I mean, would we be shocked if he was? I mean, come on. He's a famous rapper. I mean, it's not like he got to work hard for it. So, I'm just saying, like, a woman have been through a lot. Let me read some more. So I took screenshots. They had this, I think, on Snapchat. On Snapchat they have like stories and like entertainment news and stuff now. So I took screenshots because I was minding my business on Snapchat. And, I saw it. And so I decided to take screenshots because I knew eventually I wanted to talk about it. Y'all so nosy. It don't make no sense. It really don't. Okay, let's see. So, some of this I think is repeating what I just said, but Tamika bro, this is what it looked like, y'all. Method Man, Tamika, and Wendell. In the past, I ignored her lies, innuendos, and blatant attempts to provoke us. But Wendy has proven again and again that she is incapable of any decency. Just read that. Her obsession with our lives has reached a new low, and I'm tired of taking the high road. In an obvious attempt to increase ratings, her struggling TV show, and her blunt career, Wendy is once again targeting my husband in a pattern that she has repeated for years. She says when she, was diagnosed with a cancer. Um, okay. Despite my anger, I chose not to respond publicly to her unhealthy fixation with my husband and our marriage. It was clear that she was sick and that she was struggling with a lot of issues, including self-hate and low self-esteem. Mm. Over the years, those issues have made her increasingly ugly, both inside and out. Mm. And no amount of plastic surgery can fix the ugliness inside of her. Instead of using her platform to uplift women, she has spent her career attacking marriages while her own fell apart. Mm. She criticized celebrities battling addictions despite her own struggles and substance abuse. Well, hurt people, child. I mean, hey, ain't it always like that. Like a person cheating, they start accusing their significant other cheating, knowing they doing everything. Take the tension off you. Start arguments for no reason, so they can leave, have a reason to leave, and go on out there and mess around with who they wanted to mess around with, who they been messing around with, really. But, She criticized celebrities battling addictions despite her own. There's no limit to how low she will go in the name of making headlines. Now, sadly, I have to agree with that, Lord. That's been my one main thing with Wendy. I would say you can't, even though it's her job, and we're thankful for Wendy. I give Wendy all her flowers. She is the queen of messiness. Those of us who are, and in dibble and dabble in this realm. Now, I may not be as bad. I know I'm not for sure. As other people that y'all may watch on here, or even as Wendy or whatever. But we all under the tutelage of Wendy Williams. Anyway, her career's on life support. Her husband's abandoned her. She's desperate for attention. She's trying to use my husband's popularity. Now, what popularity? Now, listen, Method Man is a legend. He's a living legend. He's an icon. Method Man is. But, I don't know. Are y'all still checking for Method Man in 2021? Legend. He ain't got to do nothing else. He done did it all. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I never could. But... All right, whatever. She got to big up her husband. I get it. She called her circus freak for the record. My marriage solid. Da 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 da. And yeah, there you go. Miserable bees on the planet. Look, sister. How do I feel about this? There's a lot of things that she said that was valid. Wendy is messy. She's been a mess. She's that's why the Total Girls was after her. It was gonna, they can't you see what you do to me? There was gold. Give her two to the dome, allegedly. Listen, but at the end of the day, that's that lady's job. That's how she coped with things in her own life. Hurt people. Unfortunately, a lot of people did not feel bad for Wendy when she's gone through her things in life, her struggles. When she has, made fun of, a lot of other people's struggles and stuff. But Wendy just says a lot of the stuff that most of us say at home in the comfort of our own homes without any cameras or a radio or, Like I said, what Wendy does now is no longer a big deal because a lot of people doing it. But back then, it was nobody doing it, really. And nobody did it quite like Wendy. I also don't know um, the history of Wendy attacking this family, Method Man, his wife, his kids. I don't know the history of that. Maybe Wendy had a crush on Method Man back in the day. Method Man's a good looking guy. He still is. And, maybe that was a thing. Who knows? My thing is this. And this is for everybody. Now, mind you, I'm not married. I'm not in a relationship. I don't have any kids. I'm not famous. I don't have animals. Everything that I own pretty much is that fan. This laptop that keep glitching. This toe up bed. That pillow back there. A couple of albums. And this chapstick. That's about all I own. So, there's a lot of stuff I don't have, right? So I'm just speaking, as I always do. I'm speaking as who I am. Okay. Here's my thing, sister. Are you sure you know everything about your man? I know you've been with him for 20 years. Now, did this whole thing with Method Man and Wendy, did it happen over 20 years ago? I'm sure it did. I'm sure, probably 30. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. And he would be in the wrong if that's the case, if he was with you while this whole thing allegedly happened with Wendy Williams. He would be in the wrong. I'm tired of women coming at other women about they man. You come at that man. That man is the one that's married to you, not that woman. Now, if she knew about you and she knew the situation and she wrong, yeah, but still she don't owe you nothing. It's that man. You thought you had watch who you have around your peoples. I'm just saying. Obviously, Wendy ain't her friend. Wendy ain't nobody's friend. Wendy can't be nobody's friend with the field of work that she's in. It's dangerous because it could be a setup. You think you done met a home girl, come over to the house, everybody you done talked about over there waiting on you. And Wendy already claimed that she's not a fighter. So, I mean, the Total Girls, she couldn't do no with the Total Girls. Nan one of them. Nan one of them. I'm sure she don't want none of the Total Girls. So, But what I was getting at was, are you sure that you know your man through and through? You think your man tell you the truth about everything? Do you think you know everything about your man, sis? I know you done been with him a long time, so I know you know a lot. But people tell you what they want you to know. People tell you things how they want to tell you things. Okay, that man love you. He probably don't want to tell you the truth. And no shade. But because Wendy Williams is not a traditionally attractive woman, nobody wants to claim that they slept with her. That's just the truth. Now, come on now. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but y'all know what time it is. With it, y'all stop. So, nobody wants to, 50 Cent right here making fun of Wendy Williams. Let me show you what 50. I don't like 50 Cent. He's awful. He constantly attacks black women as a black man. 50 Cent is a trash. He really is. Super duper petty and childish. Is it even still up? Let me see. No, he actually took it down. Oh, God. Let me see. This is, I got time today, But 50 Cent ain't never been a fan of Wendy Williams. She said stuff about him. See, this is just the field of work that she's in. Like, I get why people get upset, but I don't understand why they get that mad. This is just who she is. This is just what she does. And at her core, I think Wendy Williams is a great person, I'm sure. But she's in a particular field where it let me see what he said, child. He said, yeah, what kind of weed um made you do that, blood? LOL. Talking about Method Man, talking about, allegedly, possibly having a rendezvous with Wendy Williams. And he was like, oh no, what the F going on? And this is the picture that he left. Wendy on the beach. You see? So, y'all stop. But, yeah, like, none of us know if this is actually true. But I feel like Wendy ain't got no reason to lie of what happened back in the day. Wendy finally is spilling her own actual tea. And everything that's happened, that woman done been through a lot in her life. A lot of us have been through a lot in her life. And she's finally telling her story. She did it her way. And she was able to do it that way because of who she is. Because she's Wendy Williams. She's a celebrity. You know? But one thing about it was that the wife, Method Man's wife, she never said that it was a lie, what Wendy Williams said. She was just like, oh, you're doing this for ratings and that. Duh. Of course you're going to do it for ratings. How many times do we see all these reality stars? We see new tea come out about them. New drama that they're in with somebody. Or something, has happened to them right before, and then a week later, the new season of whatever show comes out. This is the realm of work. Like, you've been with this celebrity man for 20 years. You know how it goes, sis. Why is you mad? I get why you're mad. As a woman, I understand why you're mad that this another woman, no matter who she is coming at you. About your man that you've been with for 20 years. But I mean, sis, do you really think that Wendy Williams is allegedly the only woman? Like I said, I'm just speaking as a an outsider. I don't know all of what she's claiming that Wendy Williams did a lot to her, and she's talked about her like a dog. She's done a lot of things to the family. That's what she claimed. And so I don't know. It's just pretty much just up to whatever we think, whatever y'all think, whatever each individual person thinks about this story. But ultimately, to me, I say let it go. A Method Man ain't even came out and said nothing about it. I don't know. I get why she's doing it. I understand why she's doing it. I understand why she's hurt. Like, I completely get that. And her feelings are completely valid. And a lot of things she said is very much true about Wendell. But still, at the end of the day, this is who she is. This is who she's always been since she was a little girl. This is her field of work. Once you learn a person, once you know a person, once you understand a person and how they move and stuff, the things they do that they've been doing for years and years, it should no longer affect you. To me. If I've had issues with somebody, let's say as a child, let's say I dealt with a childhood bully at one point, which I have, but whatever. Growing up, and I saw them again in life at some point, and I see them, bullying somebody else, and okay, it's unfortunate that they're still doing it, but that's just who they is. Bless their heart. So I don't know, child. What y'all think? What y'all think about everything, child? Child. Yeah, he probably did it, but I'm sure, he not going to admit to it. But honestly, he probably still wouldn't. Even if Wendy looked a different way, he probably still wouldn't admit to it because he's trying to sit back and be a committed husband, be a committed, you know, being a good husband, being a good father and things. He wants to look good in his older ages. But child, a lot of these men were hell back in the day. You know it. You've been with her for 20 years. Like I said, ain't no telling what that woman done went through. I get her feelings. I do. But I was just left a real basic statement. I wouldn't even, because, if Wendy is around doing all this stuff, tormenting y'all behind the scenes, this is the first I'm hearing about it. What about y'all? Have y'all ever heard that Wendy Williams be attacking Method Man and the family and stuff? But Wendy gonna get what's coming to her. If that's true, if she is doing all this extra shady stuff behind the scenes, karma's everything. She gonna get what's coming to her. Hell, she already have. I don't know. I feel all kinds of ways about this, but ultimately, I wouldn't care. I would care, but I would just feel like whatever. Because what I'm gonna do about it? Everybody has a past. Including you, girl. Anyway, I don't know why people get mad about stuff before them. Why do you need to know? Why do I need to know about every single person you done been with? Why do I need to know about your girlfriend or your boyfriend from 15 years ago? Unless they're somehow popped up in our life somehow now in the present. Why do I care? I don't get it. I mean, unless she done gave you some. And, that's why you can't give me something. Then, okay. But other than that, I don't know, child. Let me get on out of here. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at this Kingsborough on Instagram and Twitter. At this Kingsborough89. On Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share, click that notification bell so you know. And if it's even, do they still even have the bell YouTube? I don't know what's going on. Just, y'all help me get my views up, child. What else I was going to say? Yes, and hit me up, inbox me, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snap. Like, hey, Mr. Chalaki, I like your channel, whatever, I'll give you a little shout out, follow you back, all the good stuff. Let me know, child. Because there's a lot of crazy accounts out here, scammers and things, child, trying to take my little $2 that I just earned on my hard back. What else? Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Y'all know the song. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to all y'all. Bree, Thick Girl. Love all y'all. Roxy, all my peoples that constantly comment on my videos. I adore y'all. Let me give y'all some shouts out real quick. Child, I always say I don't want to make this video too long now. Who's some people that's always commenting? Rakita, Make Dramakin. Am I saying your name right, baby? I hope so. Y'all know it's one of them things with old age, child. My vision was always tied and through. Sam BV, child. Marnita, of course. Trish C. Who's some more people that always comment? And I love y'all. Give y'all some good old shouts out. Let's see. Socially Stacy J. Of course, Deshawn. Royal Star Child. I already said Bree, Chosen Life. That's my girl, child. I love all y'all. All y'all are just really great people, really. Let's see, who else? Miss Woodward, child. Kanikia, I believe is her name. Adramadon, child. Free. Princess Francis, child. Future Congresswoman, child. I love all y'all. Bianca Boyd, child. Just, I appreciate all y'all. All right, I gotta go for real. Did I already say run me my money? Or I think so. Bye, y'all.